Hey Scorpio, welcome to your Astro Reels. It's my pleasure to read for you per the usual. I just came out of your pre-reading meditation for a few minutes, and what I'm feeling energetically in the collective field is that a lot of you within this collective, whether you're Scorpio or not, may be experiencing something that feels like a 9 of Cups wish fulfillment, or 10 of Cups even emotional fulfillment. But to be honest, it feels more like along the 9 of Cups wish fulfillment. But in particular, it looks like you are looking at it the wrong way, because I'm seeing an inversion of energy coming in through the crown chakra. So if this feels like that message pertains to you, and there's something in your life that you're experiencing as wish fulfillment, but that you may not be looking at clearly, then perhaps you can benefit from coming on down, checking me out, and maybe getting that perception cleared up. There's something going on there also in the throat chakra, but I'm not gonna jump into your full energy right now, because I already feel myself going off in that direction. But this is just coming through, and for that kind of energetic work, you know where to find me. 1 minute 11 seconds on my Etsy page, where we do have intuitive counseling, yay, which includes everything that you would need. But that being said, let's move from that in energy and information that came in during your reading meditation, and let's take a look at what the energies would like to talk about here. And you know that you don't actually have to have any scorpionic placements that are of any significance in your chart, and you don't have to be watching this reading at this time. Wow, lots of water energy there. Wow. For this message to be for you, you know where to find me if you'd like to move further with more personal readings and energy healing services. That being said, in your energetic field, Scorpio, it feels very watery but very electric. I had to take my hands back because the pool of water is like this high, and as I put my hand in there, it's very electric. Now, when I feel watery electricity, to me, in my energetic system, that is interpreted as Aquarian energy. But the message that's coming through here for you, whoever you guys are watching, is that there is a change. Maybe this is what was going on there in the pre-meditation, because I'm feeling this here. There's a change that needs to take place in your life, in your energetic field, to be more appropriate, which will then manifest through the events in your life. But you're not wanting to get in there. You're not wanting to feel it. You're not wanting to look at it. Why? Because it's, I'm hearing, I don't want to rock the boat. Finally, things are perfect for me. Things are good for me. Things are great for me. This is coming through for a lot of you in terms of a relationship, obviously. This could also be in terms of a job. For somebody here, a motorboat or some type of an engine-led boat is being highlighted here for some reason. That's for somebody. I'm also getting the song Little Red Corvette, my favorite Prince song. But by the way, that's not important. But that song is coming up because some of you are really driving faster than your angels can fly. That's an expression, because you know the angels move faster than you don't even know. You don't even know. That being said, there's a little bit of a throw caution to the wind, James Dean energy. This is what I want. I'm not willing to entertain anything otherwise, so I'm just going to throw myself into it. I'm going to go and see where it goes. And I would like to say it, 3 minutes, 45 seconds, 3, 4, 5. If your intention is to move forward in a way that is actually sustainable and would actually be conducive to the health that you think that you have right now in this area of your life, then it's time to stop and take stock of what's happening. Interestingly, the word stock was just standing out specifically for somebody there. Now, whether that is referring to the stock markets that you're engaging in, or whether it's a nod to chicken stock or something for somebody here, it doesn't matter. But the point that I'm trying to tell you is that it's time to get the work done. Okay? And of course, Scorpio, you always know where to find me, but you don't have to be afraid of what is coming. Now, let me just point out that the reason, again, a stitch in time saves 9. There was a video that was put out not too long ago about that, and I'm curious which sign it was for, but it's for all of us. So if you see that a stitch in time saves 9, go back and kind of take a look at that video. It may help you, because if that is the same energy, if that was your a message to you before, then consider this another warning. Warning, warning. Another light tap on the shoulder. But let's say, for example, that you've met somebody that you really, really care about. You're really in their field. Interesting, that's coming up, and getting a little manipulation on the side of the other person that you're engaging with, whether it is a relationship or a job or something like that. And this isn't to say break up or get out of this. This is to say that you have to, at the end of the day, protect yourself. The more that you choose to walk through the world, devil may care, throw caution to the wind, I'm doing it, I'm doing a thing, the more that you choose to put your head in the sand and not think clearly, the more power that you're giving away to others. Now, the thing is that we all wish that we were hobnobbing and having close connections with people who have our best interests at heart and would not capitalize on that power that we give up. Right? But the truth is that behind every human, there is a human. And I don't care if you are wearing a cloth. I don't care if you have accolades, if you have certifications, PhDs. I don't care if you've been making interviews, if everybody loves you, if everyone follows you. As far as I'm concerned, maybe because I'm a shadow worker, you are a human, you have shadows, and they're, boom, very obvious to me and to a lot of people who are willing to pay the attention. So that being said, and it doesn't mean people are bad people, it means they've got shadows. So everybody has shadows. And when you are, and look at me, we're laughing because we're talking to Scorpio. Scorpio, this is your realm. You eat shadows up for breakfast. You transmute them. If you're in your higher frequency, you transmute them, you learn, you grow. If you're not, then you're going to kind of stay in that realm. So my point that I'm trying to say is that everybody has shadows, and when you're looking for partnership, whether it's through a job or a relationship or friendship or just whatever type of engagement that is there, you're not asking, wow, who's gonna love me the best? That's all sandbox. You're looking for somebody who is going to be as in their divine heart and at their highest as possible, and whose shadows do not trigger yours in ways that push you into self-destruction, right? So we're looking for imperfections that don't get in the way of our progress and our personal growth. Now, imperfections in others do help us to grow, right? And so we're looking for people we can grow with. We're looking for people who we can be ourselves with. As I'm getting here, energetically speaking, you may be enjoying something big time, whatever it is. That was the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Something is ticking your box, ticking all your boxes by your estimation, ticking 8 out of 10 boxes by your estimation. But I'm seeing that you have to go back and look at maybe 4 of those boxes, because what's happening is maybe 4 of those 8 boxes that you're ticking off are including you operating in a way that is not your authentic self. In other words, you're not coming to this in your full integrity. There's something that you need to do within yourself so that you can show up in your real self, with your real addictions, with your real shadows, with your real desires. A lot of people have desires that they wave off but are actually long-term deal breakers, and they don't realize it at the moment. So these things have to be able to come to the surface and be shown to whomever or whatever institution it is that you're choosing to move forward with, because I'm starting to see some interest in the long term. So for some of you, this may be trying to put a ring on it, or trying to get married, and if you're receiving the ring, then to get a ring on it, or whatever it is. And some of you may be trying to start putting other people's names on your legal documents, like in terms of, oh yeah, there's a nod to marriage again. But some of you may be thinking, oh, this person would make a great beneficiary for my life insurance. Hold up, Columbo's in here like, one more thing. Right? Some of you may be trying to designate power of attorney. If you're in these kinds of really making something official, you may be trying to sign work contracts that lock you in for a few years, that may cut off a certain supply. Think ahead of time, right? And so no wonder, this was coming up in your in your pre-reading meditation. It's pretty interesting. So definitely, yeah, if this feels like it's you and you're worrying, or not worrying, but because once we understand and we are shown something, the worry is useless. Now we're aware of something. Let's think, what steps can I take, 10 minutes, 10 seconds, to understand it better. Spirit's going to always give you the information ahead of time. I do feel that you've been getting information about this. For some of you, maybe as early as March of this year. So anyway, you know where to find me if you'd like to work together on that, because we will knock it out. 7 of Cups. Look at this. Confusion. Right? The Fool. Making a new beginning on, not having all your cups in a row, so to speak. Excuse me. Let me go ahead and take a sip. God bless. For some of you, I'm getting this could be that you're working with medical professionals for the physical and or mental body, and you need to do a little bit more research. For someone else, all during the sip, right? I was getting also that you may be contemplating starting a business, may have been starting a business, and now, dear God, now is the time when you need to get that stitch in time, because maybe you're contracting with other businesses, other collaborators. Maybe you need to look at licensing, things like that. 11 minutes 22 seconds, and it sucks because we don't want to, right? I just saw 2 of Pentacles, but when I looked down I saw 0 of Pentacles. They're like, can you give about this? 11 minutes 33 seconds. Sorry, I paraphrased that. They probably were thinking, well, they just send a frequency, which is probably like, we need to look at this. And I'm like, feeling the energies like, hey, can you give it about this? Because this is coming across as I'm giving 0 because this is what I want. It feels good. Let's go. This is where, what's the word? What's the saying? Cooler heads will prevail. Listen to me. Oh my God, look at this. Oh my God, listen to me. And we have the Hierophant come straight out, representing the higher self, coming through like, hey, listen to me. This is about collaboration. 6 of Cups, you and Spirit working together. That's the 2. Boink. Now listen to me. I'm lovingly giving you super hugs. Boop. That's the hug. And I'm lovingly touching your face. Not like where you're just like, listen. Not like this, where I'm just gently caressing your face and saying, hey, 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 hey. Kissing your nose and booping it. Boop. You may not need to give up what it is that you have. You want to marry this person? Spirit's not out here saying don't do it. You want to start this business? Spirit's not out here saying don't do it. You want to join this job and sign up for the next few years of service with it? No one's out here saying don't do it. I'm not seeing, let me just check the bottom of that deck. 3 of Wands. Okay, phew, phew. This says wait, contemplate. No one is saying don't do it. What we're saying is, hey, and now they're pulling you, they're putting their hand behind your back and taking your hand and gently leading you, hey, hand on the chest. We're just saying, slow down, Corvette. You're little, you're red, you're a Corvette. What's the rush? Where are you going? Where are you going? Slow down. Because right now you're moving like a cute little pumpkins, but you're not moving on that Great Dane mind. I don't know what the minds of Great Danes are, but I see this peeking out. Where are we at? 8 of Pentacles. Come on. Let's get to work putting all of your ducks in a row, all of your cups in a row. We're not even talking about cutting what the object of your desire is out. We're talking about thinking. If you're a millionaire, prenup, think. Okay? That's an example. That's an example. Think. Oh, I'm just hearing, you better think about what you're trying to do to yourself. Okay? This is self-sabotage if you don't listen. Change. Excuse me. Change, but what kind? The kind that is healed. You need a healing of your perspective. That's what healing is at the end of the day. Remember, thoughts are things. If you understand how the energy field works, you will see the direct correlation. But if you're not quite there with the understanding, you're like, what are you talking about, Jay? Right? So just trust me on this. Thoughts are things. Your beliefs are in need of a healing. You got to reorient the information that is at the crown area, area, not crown itself, area. Okay, wake up. Look at that. 9 of Cups upside down. Boom.